Welcome to Correcting Budget Checking Errors. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to define common budget checking errors and identify common solutions to budget checking errors. Now that we know how to run budget checking and how to review budget check exceptions, let's talk about ways to correct budget checking errors. Your institution will determine who is responsible for correcting budget checking errors. Here we have the most common budget checking errors that will occur. Let's review what causes each error and what some of the more common corrective actions are. First is the error exceeds control budget, exceeds budget tolerance. This error means that there is not sufficient funding to allow a transaction to post commitment control. In most instances, this means that the APROPE or one of the project ledgers is underfunded. The most common corrective actions that you can take for the exceeds control budget or exceeds budget tolerance error is to perform a budget transfer and increase the funding, spread the charges over multiple budget years by changing the budget date, override the budget error, this is dependent on your security, or change the chart fields to charge another cost center. After the correction has been made, the requisition will need to be re-budget checked. The next error is the no budget exists error. This error occurs when the chart field budget year combination does not exist in commitment control. The most common corrective actions are to create a budget adjustment to include the new budget chart field combination or to change the chart fields to charge another cost center. Keep in mind that this type of budget error must be corrected and cannot be overridden. Again, after the correction is made, the requisition must be re-budget checked. Our third most common error is that the budget is closed. This error occurs when a chart field value or string is set to close via budget attributes or the ledger control chart field definition. Most likely, the error will occur on a project grant definition when spending occurs outside of the sponsor's start and end dates. To correct this error, you could change the ending date of the project and then run the project sync process. You could also change the budget date on the requisition, or you could charge another chart string. Similar to the no budget exists error, this one must be corrected and cannot be overridden. Our final most common error is that the budget date is out of bounds. This error occurs when a budget is still open, but the budget date is outside the ending date of the budget attributes or the ledger control chart field definition. Most likely, this error will occur on a project grant definition when spending occurs outside of the sponsor's start and end dates. To correct this issue, you can change the ending dates of the project and run project sync. You could change the budget date on the requisition, or you could charge another chart field string. Finally, any requisition that has a budget checking error will need to be re-budget checked after the error is corrected. These will also be picked up in the automatic batch job for budget checking. This concludes correcting budget checking errors. You should now be able to define common budget checking errors and identify common solutions to budget checking errors. Return to the ePro Georgia First Marketplace training page to access additional lessons. If you have further questions, please contact the ITS Help Desk at helpdesk@usg.edu. Thank you for attending.